Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Gaur Premanande. Now is the time for a nectar of instruction. Okay, nectar of instruction. Everybody please face towards me this side here, where this Vyasasana is there. Everybody face towards there, please. The speaker is going to be on that side there. Take this way. Thank you. Okay, take this microphone. This microphone. No, not this one. Yeah.
Because last Sunday I saw like Karan Bhavan also doing the Vyasasana. I was just wondering, is it like compulsory to some Vyasasana because like crowd?
It's up to you.
Okay, just take it.
I take it. Yeah.
One is it?
No, you say on the field. He gives you half.
fine. You are so absorbed. Thank you, Prabhu. We have Kartal.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much for joining today. Hope you have a good Sunday, fun with your family, friends. Small? Yeah, fine. This is too much. So, this is our evening program. Usually in every ISKCON temple we have two programs. One is morning program and the second one is in evening program. Morning program starts at 4:30 a.m. in the morning and goes up to 9, including breakfast. So this is evening program which start from 6 to 7 Gita or any scriptural class, and from 7 Gaura Arati, and after 7:30 there will be some prasadam in the Haveli. So this is evening program. So thank you so much for joining today for evening program. And if you have some time, please come up for the morning program as well. It's a beautiful darshan. Radha and Krishna completely in different clothes every day. So yeah, you'll love it. Can you, Prabhu? So we'll start before we start our class. We'll do a little bit kirtan and then continue with the class. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so screens are there, so you can see the verses. But now, as I mentioned, we'll have some kirtan for next 5 to 7 minutes. So after kirtan, there will be class, which is on the screen. So we'll start kirtan and we sing in the call and reciprocal way, the way you sing before with the Prabhuji. So first I'll sing and then you can do the response. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Shri Radhe. Shri Radhe, Jaya Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanumana, Jaya Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanumana, Ram Lakshmana Hanumana, Jaya Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanumana, Jaya Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita, Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki. So, before we start our discussion, we offer our prayers to spiritual master, to our acharyas, to our whole parampara. So we just close our eyes and you can recite if you can. Otherwise, just pray in your mind for your parents, for those people who helped you in your life, for your spiritual journey and for everything. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So yes, verse is there. So before we start, we'll read this verse, which is in Sanskrit. But here on the screen you can see it's in English. So you can repeat after me. It's a beautiful language, Sanskrit. Anyone here never heard about Sanskrit before in your life? They say Sanskrit is a language of mother of all the languages. So all the major words from different languages comes from Sanskrit. So for example, word, let's say brother in English. So that comes from Bratru. In Sanskrit, is a Patra means brother, bhai. So you can see, like many words, like trigonometry, also coming from the trikon, miti, from Sanskrit language. So yeah, Sanskrit language is so rich, so opulent, full of all the beauties. So this is verse. Yes. So first, same like a kirtan, like we did in the kirtan. So first I'll read this verse, and then you can reciprocate from the TV screen. Because good to sing or recite Sanskrit language, because they say it has a like deep connection with our consciousness. So when you recite the language Sanskrit, you really touch your inner self. So verse goes like, Dadati pratigrahanati nati gahyam makhyati puchyate bhungte bhojayate cheva Shadvidhim priti lakshanam. Loudly. You can do it loud. Dadati pratigrahanati guhyam makhyati puchyate bhungte bhojayate cheva Shadvidham priti lakshanam. Next, we go on translation and purport, which is given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation goes like, offering gifts in charity. Yes. Offering gifts in charity, accepting charitable gifts, revealing one's mind in confidence, inquiring confidentially, accepting prasad, which is spiritual food, and offering prasad are the 6 symptoms of love shared by one devotee and another. So we'll go for purport at the end, which is last 2 purports. The conclusion is that we should always keep company with devotees. Yeah, it will come on the screen. The conclusion is that we should always keep company with devotees, observe the regulative devotional principles, follow in the footsteps of the Acharya and in full obedience, carrying out the orders of the spiritual master. In this way, we shall be able to develop our devotional service and dormant Krishna consciousness. The devotee who is neither a neophyte nor a Mahabhagavat, or generally advanced devotee, but is within the middle status of devotional service, is expected to love the Supreme Personality of Godhead, make friends with the devotee, show favor to the ignorant, and reject the jealous and demonic. In this verse, there is brief mention of the process of making loving transactions with the Supreme Personality of Godhead and making friends with the devotees according to the Dadati principle. An advanced devotee is supposed to spend at least 50% of his income on the service of the Lord and his devotees. Srila Rupa Goswami has set such an example in his life. When he decided to retire, he distributed 50% of his life's earning to Krishna's service and 25% to his relatives, and kept 25% for personal emergencies. This example should be followed by all devotees. Whatever one's income, 50% should be spent on behalf of Krishna and his devotees, and this will fulfill the demands of the Dati. In the next verse, Sri Rupa Goswami informs us what kind of Vaishnava should be selected as a friend and how Vaishnava should be served. So here we end. For those who don't know about this book, so this book is called Scripture in Sanskrit or in Hindi, Shastra. So this book is not normal or general book, mundane book that you find in the Waterstone or any other library. So this is coming from really high authority. So a little bit about the book. This book is given by Rupa Goswami, as you might have heard his name in this purport. So Rupa Goswami, who was he? He was devotees and very close devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And my question is, have you ever heard the name of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu before? Any idea from where he was, what his mission? So just to let you know, if you see in the altar, so now you are seeing Radha Krishna. Everyone, you can look into the altar. So Radha Krishna is on your left. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, on your left is Radha Krishna. Yeah, and the right is Sitaram, Lakshman, Hanuman. But if you see in the middle, there are two little deities, which is like golden color deities. Can you see that? Two little deities. So that is Mahaprabhu and his brother Nityananda Prabhu. So Mahaprabhu is on your right hand side. Both are brothers, so both look same. So on your right hand side is Mahaprabhu and left hand side is a Nimai or Nityananda Prabhu. So his brother. In one line, very short and simple language, is Krishna and Balram. You understand? But this is different incarnation. And how they came here, what's the story behind that? Do you know the idea? No, don't know the story? Okay, let me tell you. The story goes like, Lord Krishna came on this earthly planet. You know how many years before? Yeah, 5,000. 5,000 years before Krishna came here. So what are the reasons that why Krishna come to the earthly planet, not somewhere else? So it's given in the Bhagavad Gita, and you also know this verse. It's like really famous verse from B.R. Chopra Mahabharata. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharatam abhyuthana dharmasya tadatmanam srujam miham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So Krishna comes here for three reasons. So first reason is paritranaya sadhuna. That means whenever Krishna comes here, when his devotees are in difficulties. You understand? Who were in difficulties at that time when Krishna came? Pandava, yeah. Krishna's mother and father, Kamsa and Devaki Mata, they were in the jail. And this was the reason. So Krishna come here, paritranaya sadhuna, to protect the sadhu, those who are like spiritual person. Paritranaya sadhuna, vinashaya cha dushkrutam, to kill the demonic person. Krishna killed how many demons? So many. You can wrap up like that. So many. Starting with Putana, Aghasur, Bakasur, Kalya, and the whole list is long. So Krishna come here to protect the saintly person and kill the demonic person. And third one is paritranaya sadhuna dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge, to establish the dharma, the religion. Because when demonic propensity, demonic tendency is like overflowing on the planet Earth, so at that time Krishna comes to balance everything, to protect his devotee, to kill the demons, and to establish dharma. So these are three reasons why Krishna came. And he taught this thing to the Arjuna. You know where? In the war? Yeah. What was the name of the place? Kurukshetra. There was like huge fighting. It's like more than, they say, numbers, more than 64 million soldiers were killed. Killed, yeah? Not fought, killed. More than 64 million soldiers. So, our greatest war on the earth. So at that time Krishna came and he gave this knowledge to Arjuna. Are you with me? Krishna gave knowledge. We covered that knowledge in the, what is book called? Bhagavad Gita. So Krishna gave that knowledge in Bhagavad Gita. And then Krishna left. Like his whole Leela finished and he left this planet. And then the day Krishna left this earthly planet, what happened, you know? Kali Yuga came. Kali Yuga means, those who don't know, the age of quarrel and hypocrisy. And now I don't need to clarify what is hypocrisy here, because you know everything. Media, whole the industry, movie, fight, politicians, war, countries. So this age is considered as the age of quarrel and hypocrisy. So when Krishna left, Kali Yuga came. And when Krishna left, he kept Gita, Bhagavad Gita for us, so that we can understand, we can study like who we are, where we are actually, why we are in the problem, and how can we get out of this world. So in the Bhagavad Gita, there are three main subjects, as you know. Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and Jnana. Yeah, true. Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and Jnana Yoga. So these are three main concepts of Bhagavad Gita. But across the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna kept one theme same. In every chapter you will find this. Wherever you go, you will find this thing common, that become my devotee. If you talk about, let's say this verse, Satatam Kirtayanto Mam Yatantascha Dradhavrata, in the middle portion of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna talk about that, Satatam Kirtayanto Mam, that means always chanting my holy name. Then in the third part, final part, Krishna says, Man mana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskaru. Man mana bhava mad bhakto. You understand bhakto? Become my devotee. Man mana, that means man and my, mana. So Krishna is saying, Man mana, think about me all the time. Man mana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskaru. So this is how, Satatam kirtayanto mam, man mana bhava mad bhakto. Krishna is telling throughout the whole Gita that at least you become my devotee if you want to be successful in your life. If you want to do something significant in your life, at least be my devotee, at least chant holy name. So this was the reason why Krishna came. He gave Gita, and what's his purpose? So what happened after some time? 5,000 years passed now. It's like more than 5,000 years before. So Krishna saw that people are getting diverted from this message. He saw like the power of Kali is so heavy that people can't cope up with this situation. So again, just to show, Krishna came in incarnation of Mahaprabhu. Let me give you a simple analogy. Have you seen drama? Have you seen drama in your life? Like real drama? Okay, yes. So have you like took part in the drama, like a player, actor? Have you been there before on the stage? And like, like we go through the whole procedure, rehearsal, practice, so much sweating, hard work. And then finally we go to the drama stage. So while you are in the practice, you might have noticed that when director or choreographer is showing you something, certain like moves, and you are not able to do it. Has it happened to you? Yeah. So like director shows something us, and we are not able to perform it. And that time what he does? He teaches it again. It's like he come to you and say, no, don't do like this, do like this. He come to you and like teach personally. Still you don't learn. And what he does? He said, okay, you just go there, you sit, and you just watch me. Yeah? So this is what happened in case of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna gave Bhagavad Gita. People couldn't leave the Bhagavad Gita, couldn't grasp the whole message of Bhagavad Gita. Then Krishna said, wait, I know you can't do it. You just sit there and I'll show you how to do it. So just to show that how to live Bhagavad Gita and how to be successful in all aspects of your life, mainly spiritual aspect, Krishna came personally in form of Mahaprabhu, the one guy from in the altar, which is in the right hand side, in the middle altar. So that's the source of Mahaprabhu. That's why Mahaprabhu came, to show us how to live Bhagavad Gita. And what did he do? He does in his whole life. He sing, he dance, and he eat. You might be thinking like, amazing, wait, why is that possible? Like the whole essence of whole Bhagavad Gita is like eat, sing, and dance. How is that possible? Eat, sing, dance of what? Not like mundane things. But eat, sing, and dance, things are related to Krishna. Sing Krishna's song, his mantra, his bhajan. Eat his prasadam, that we're going to discuss today furthermore in our class. Power and importance of prasadam. Eat, sing, and dance. And dance in the kirtan, like you will see here at 7 p.m. in the Gaura Aarti, you will see people dancing here. So that was the message that needs to stabilize again after Krishna left this planet. So in order to teach that message, Krishna came in form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this Mahaprabhu, he has a very close student whose name was Rupa Goswami. And Rupa Goswami wrote this book. So now we understand That this knowledge is coming from where? Directly Krishna, in one sense. So that's the source of this book. So just before we start class, this is just like introduction, like what we are doing here, what the scripture is there with us today. So the verse says, translation is offering gifts in charity, accepting charitable gifts, revealing one's mind in confidence, inquiring confidentially, accepting prasad, and offering prasad. So in this verse, there are three things common. If you've noticed, this is ultimate guidance to develop relationships in this world. If you want to function in this world, one has to know how to deal with people. Do you agree? Or you can be like a completely non-different person and you can still function in the world. No, you can't. We have family, we have work, we have responsibility, and we have people connected to that thing. So that's why to develop relationship, this is the ultimate advice on how to develop relationships. And you can try, go home and try this thing after this class. You can see how people start changing in your life once you start putting this thing in your practice. So first thing is, if you say like, how's the relationship, how should we maintain that? The analogy is given that relationship is like a pot. Have you seen the potterman? It's like making a pot. So how gently and carefully he is taking care of each and every nook and corner of the pot with a great attention, care, affection. He don't push so much and he doesn't even like let go of the pot. Otherwise, pot is not like usable. So our relationship is like a pot, and especially in that case when we drop the pot from our hand. So when something happen in our relationship, there is extra care is needed. So our relationship is like a pot. So how we can maintain our pot? So today we're gonna discuss about that. How we can maintain, how we can begin, maintain, and we can really get some result from relationship. Otherwise, there is no meaning having 5,000, 10,000 Facebook follower, and when you are sick and no one is next to you. So that's why this is the importance of relationships. So first one is gift. So before we discuss about gift, I'm just telling about my story. I remember when I came here in UK first time, 2023. Yeah. So I was like doing research because this culture, this environment, everything was completely new for me. Like I've never been here before. So I was doing my research like what's the culture, what's the etiquette, how people function in UK, what's their social etiquettes, what's their needs, what's their mindset, consciousness. And I realized one point, and here people like to give gifts. When they go to visit someone, they don't go with the bare hand or empty hand. They take something, fruits, flower. If they have kids, they take something for kids. So this is I'm really sure that you know that, but this is like a kind of unique thing without even knowing that if you take something for someone, without knowing consciously, you'll start building relationship with that person. Have you ever experienced that if you give gift to someone and they reject? No, it's not possible. Because someone knows that you are giving something. There must be some love, affection, intensity. Otherwise, how is that possible? So this is the power of gift. This is base, foundation. If you want to like convince someone, it's like say for example, in this purport, Prabhupada mentioned the example of businessmen. What do? When they want to have some important meeting, where they go? Into big hotel. They order some food and they talk about the point, and also they have some exchanges. Maybe exchange of money, exchange of some present, some gift, something. So this is the foundation to build any relationships. Try, go home. If you want to please someone is displeased to you. I hope no one is displeased with you because you guys are look like spiritual. That's why you're here. So, but still, if you want to convince someone, try to give something to them, like whatever. It doesn't matter, irrespective of cost, quality. Just give something to someone. It's like power of convincing some people. That's why, like when some tussle happen between husband and wife. So they come to that conclusion. Each like for each other, they bought something, and they please them. So this is the way. So this is like really practical advice that this book is giving. So this is how spiritually if we see the spiritually, if we gonna be advanced, if you wanna be a highly elevated person, then what should we do? We should give something to someone. So that's about gift. And best gift is, let me tell you, knowledge. Here I say gift or donation. So how many of you believe that food, clothes, or hospital, these three things are like considered as the best thing for donation? Any one of you think that? Maybe you can raise your hand. Oh wow, nice. That these are the best thing to give someone as a gift: food, clothes, or hospital treatment. It's like someone is like really in pain and they need something, and then okay, give my liver. I'm joking. So these three things are considered as the best or highest. Like if we give someone as a food, we can satisfy them for one day. If it is wrong, just you can interrupt me, anytime. This is not like I am giving class. There is nothing like that. It's like family. You can interrupt me, you can stop me, you can argue, whatever you like. So this is family program. So if you give someone food, you can satisfy their hunger for one day. If you give them clothes, you can satisfy that person for 1 year. If you have any contradiction, like opposite idea in your mind, you can stop me again, yeah? If you give someone as a cloth, you have some question? No, clothes is just clothes. Give whatever you like. Yeah, go on. Sorry, a bit loud, I can't hear you. Yeah. Such an intelligent question. So for example, if you give a person food for 10 days, so you will satisfy for them for 10 days, but from 11 days, he needs something. You're not there. He still needs something. You understand? So I'm giving analogy. Are you with me? Food, one person, one meal, one portion, satisfy for 1 day. Clothes for 1 year. If you give someone as a medical treatment, so for example, you give someone blood, really easy, practical, and helpful as well. If you give someone as a blood, so that person may survive in this life, or let's say maybe 10 years, again he's gonna fall sick and other complications. So these are three things are good, but limited. Are you agree? Yes. You agree? You agree? Food, clothes, health treatment. It's really good, but limited. But when you give someone as a spiritual knowledge, saying that you are not this body, but you are soul. And being a soul, you have certain characteristics. And when you follow that things, your life is sorted. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, these are 4 major problems are considered. And when we give someone as a spiritual knowledge, you directly cut these 4 things. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Janma means birth. I can see here so many moms. So you know better than me the pain of having baby. So this is painful for both. For mom and for the baby in the womb as well. Because it's like Bhagavatam describes it's like so difficult situation that it's like a really small place, and there is really high competition between the baby and the insects we have in our gut. So whatever mom she has as a food, so the bacteria and all the insects, they also want to have the same food. So there is competition between insects and our cute baby. And in this situation, baby is praying. This is, we have done, all of us, we have done this in our mom's womb. We are praying, Lord, to that, please get me out of this situation. I don't want to be here. So this process lasts for 9 months, and then Lord finally allows us to come out on the one reciprocation that whenever I come outside, I'll just honor you, I'll serve you, I'll be yours. So baby is praying like this is like a deal. We had this deal with the Lord when we were in the womb. This is given the scripture, Bhagavatam, 3rd canto. You can even search on Google. So we had this deal with the Lord. And Lord allows us to come out. But what happened? As soon we take birth, we forget this thing and continue with our life. Someone says, yeah, this is your mom, this is your dad, this is your name. It's, my God, big thing. Imagine someone's name is John, and he spent his whole life thinking that I am John, just by given this name. And imagine someone gave this name something else, like Michael. The same John would spend his whole life thinking that, yeah, I am Michael. Isn't this like a greatest illusion? We think that, yeah, I am my name. But scripture says we are not our name, we are not our post, we are not our position, because these things are temporary. It keeps changing. Then who we are? So we are soul, based on Bhagavad Gita. Mame vamsho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana manasasthani indriyani prakriti sthani karshati. So we are soul, and we are struggling, we are suffering. Manasastha indriyani, 6 senses, including mind. So we have 6 senses which are cause of trouble in our life, and we are struggling in this world. Yeah. What you will be called in your heaven. So there you will have spiritual name. Don't worry. It's a big project. Yeah. Blessing, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Why not? Parents are our first spiritual master. So their blessing is must. We can't ignore that thing from our life. We can't say, okay, you gave me birth and I'm going to continue with my life. Thank you so much. And you just left. No, you can't. You need their blessings. You need their prayers. You have to serve them, parents. Spiritual knowledge is the highest. When you realize that you are not this body, so this body comes from where? From parents, from this life. But you have so many lives. This is just like a chapter, just like a flesh. So you have like thousands and millions of life. So what about parents, those who are in the previous lives? Ta-da. Understand? So yeah, we respect, we honor parents, but we also know that I am a soul and I'm on the journey. And this is one chapter that I need to finish. So yeah, spiritual knowledge is the highest. But when you realize that you are soul, you are like completely different from this world. You still function in this world, but you are not like affected by this world. So this is like a highest kind of realization. So this is about soul. We are talking about gift. So let me tell you a story. The negative side of gift. People sometimes what happen in our situation that we see only externals and we don't go to the roots. Let me tell you a story. There was a beautiful girl and she had a friend. And this friend, he comes to meet her every day with a new bike. And she was like really impressed. And she was thinking, oh my God, this person is so rich. And she just see, he has like new clothes, new bike, every day. It's so amazing. And she decided to stay with him rest of the life. She married, and then she realized that this person was working in bike garage. So this is the reality. Because our senses are not complete, so we may get cheated by others. So we have to be careful which gift is useful for us. We cannot just accept each and everything. So that's where spiritual gifts or spiritual knowledge comes in the point, comes in the center. This is about gift. Second one thing is about revealing our mind. Thank you. Revealing our mind in confidential. Revealing mind and asking some question. So revealing mind is such a big topic, in this day. Mental health issue says that in the whole world, 1 in 11 people are suffering from the mental issue. Fascinating number. So this is the situation about mind. And here is saying you should reveal your mind in confidence with someone and you should ask some question. You should take some guidance. But we don't do that, so that's why we become like a pressure cooker. And one day we burst. Yeah, why these things are happening in my life? So this is the scene. So revealing about mind, the scripture says about the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna, you know this story. He was fighting a war and he had to finish the great war. And he said to Krishna that, Krishna, I can stop the wind with his bow and arrow. He said, I can stop the wind, but I can't control my mind. And after doing this, he says, please guide me. I'm taking your shelter and becoming your disciple. Second chapter, verse number 7, where Arjuna says to Krishna that Karpanya dosho pahata svabhava puchhamitvam dharma sammuda cheta yashre yasya nishtitam bruhitan me shishyasteham shadhimam tvam prapannam. Shishyasteham shadhimam tvam prapannam. Shishyaste, I am your disciple, I am your student. Tvam, unto you prapannam, surrender. So when we are in difficulty, we should approach spiritual people, those who are like highly advanced. They know life, they lived life, and they know how to get out of the situation. So this thing is revealing mind. That means to take shelter of someone who is like highly advanced or elevated on spirituality. Find those people, seek those people. They are there in the world. So this is about revealing our mind and asking some question. We have 12 minutes. Okay. Last thing is about prasadam. How many of you had lunch? Okay. Rest of the people are fasting. Anyway, prasad is like favorite topic for everyone. Like whenever audience feel like, okay, we are getting bored, bring some prasadam. So people got, wow. So believe it or not, Prabhupada actually started the whole movement by just feeding people. Established 108 temples around the world in 6 continents. More than 5,000 disciples traveling across the globe more than 40 times at the age of 70. And there are like so many qualities are given for Prabhupada. And out of them, one striking quality was like feeding prasadam, cooking for people. Prasadam means, first of all, is like sanctified food. It's not normal food. Don't you wonder how many guys you are vegetarian? That's okay. You can choose. It's your choice. So you don't have a question that like even if we eat vegetarian, still we kill them. Still we have to cut the plants. We have to process it. We may kill so many insects or bacteria. So what about that? What's the difference between killing insects and germs in crop versus killing on the other side animals? What's the difference between that? Both are soul, because this is just a body. You have a question? Yeah. You with me? Perfect. So this is just a body. So what's the difference between killing insects and in the crop and killing animals? Have you heard this question before? Yeah, I got one. So the thing is, this is where role of prasadam comes in the picture. Even if whatever we are like completely vegetarian, or even let's say vegan, you are vegan, still you are eating something which is coming from land. And if it is coming from the land, there must be a connection with the insects. So you're still killing someone. So in that process, how we can save ourselves from the sin? So that's where a role of prasadam or offering bhoga comes in picture. Whatever we prepare, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, if you prepare something and if you don't offer me, so you are eating only sin. 3rd chapter, Krishna is talking about food. If you don't offer me, so you are not eating food. Externally you are eating food, but that's like clear sin because you are killing some insects and then you are eating without offering me. So that's why Krishna is saying Patra pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. That means whatever you eat, maybe it's leaf, flower, fruits, water, whatever you eat or drink, just offer it to me. And that offering is called bhoga. And then once we offer to Krishna, it becomes prasad. And if we eat that, then our sin is removed by Krishna. So that's why prasadam is so important. Offering bhoga, whatever we eat doesn't matter, like except onion garlic, because Krishna, he doesn't eat it. So again, if you have any question, please ask that why you guys not eating onion and garlic. What's wrong with you? Garlic breads are so amazing out there. And why you're saying no? No, you can eat breads, putting jam, some butter. There's so much of varieties. If you come here to on the Govardhan festival, which is coming soon, very soon around the Diwali, you will see the preparation Krishna has up to maybe half of this thing, the barrier. So there are like thousands of variety without onion and garlic. So that's possible. You may have this excuse that if you don't eat onion and garlic, then what we eat in our life, there's nothing. No, there is like tons of varieties. Yeah, go on. Sorry, does it mean?
When Krishna says that
No, last part.
should we offer, like, can we offer the food to other gods as well, or is it
Yeah, good. So can we offer food to the other gods? Yeah, you can offer. But you have to know the philosophy behind that. Krishna is saying that these all demigods are under my control. It's like, you know about corporate world? You know something? Anything? Like there is one boss, and then they have like so many managers. So other gods, there you see, they are like managers. And Krishna is the boss. Now you may ask, where's the reference? Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter. Mattah parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya. Mai sarvam idam protram sutre manigana eva. Mattah parataram na anyat kinchid asti dhananjaya. Dhananjaya means Arjuna, Mattah means me. Mattah parataram. So no one is equal to me. Listen carefully, yeah? No one is equal to me, and even no one is higher than me. So when you know there is something higher, then why you want to go and approach the lower? When your job is getting done by giving water to the roots, why you want to give water to the leaves? Demigods and other gods are automatically going to be pleased because they know our master is pleased. Make sense? Perfect. Yes. I got such a two little cute friends today. Yeah, please ask.
why can't we eat garlic?
Yeah. Why can't we eat onion and garlic? I was waiting for this question. Why can't we eat onion and garlic under the sun? What's wrong with you? So first of all, short and sweet line is Krishna doesn't eat it. Simple. But you may say, this is your emotion. We don't know Krishna. Who is Krishna? Who is this guy coming from? Where is coming from? And we don't have any relation with them. No, you have relation, but you don't know. We don't have knowledge. We don't have scriptural knowledge. We know Bhagavad Gita, but we don't know the inside of Bhagavad Gita. We know just from outside. It's a nice cover, orange color. Krishna is standing there with Arjuna. We don't know the inside thing, that we are part and parcel of Lord, and being a part and parcel, we have connection with Krishna. So whatever pleases Krishna, that only we take. Make sense? This is emotional thing. Spiritual or scientific thing is onion and garlic. These two foods are in mode of ignorance. And when you take this food, it makes your consciousness dull or calm. Make sense? We'll give you one example. You know, pilots in airplane, they are not allowed to eat onion and garlic before 45 minutes taking off the plane, because it makes your consciousness slower 3 seconds compared to others. So they have to take like really high decisions, and 3 seconds is too much time. Plane may go completely in the different direction. If you even take a little bit like turn completely, you will reach somewhere else. Going to Australia, you will reach in New Zealand. So 3 seconds, really important. So it makes your consciousness slow. So that's why scientifically and emotionally is Krishna doesn't eat, so we can't take. So yeah, this is life. Good life. Anything else? Other question? Food, we have like 3 or 4 minutes only. So food is a sign of love. How many of you have eaten chapati or bread, oh wow, made by their mom, one hand, or made in the hotel or restaurant? Raise your hand if you had the both chapati or bread. Yeah, almost. Yeah. So have you found any difference between the chapati made by your mom or your family member or chapati made in the restaurant? Have you found any difference? Mom is best. Yeah, there you go. So when we prepare something, we don't just prepare materially or physically, but we prepare emotionally as well. We put our emotions while making that thing. We put our consciousness in there. So mom, when she is preparing, she has love in her heart for her family member. So that's why this is not just prasad. This is not just like mundane food. This is exchange of love. So this is where this thing comes in the scene. It's like giving some food to others. That's also a sign of love. So remember 3 signs of developing relationships with anybody in the world. And best thing to do or develop relationship with the Krishna. Giving gifts that you guys are taking, bringing everything here. Okay, we can see outside the door when we enter into the temple that like the whole pile. When we wake up in the morning, like 3 a.m. in the morning, and we see like whole both sides are like completely full. So giving gifts, that is a gift to Krishna, by the way. So giving gift, revealing your mind. You must have some exchange, some discussion with the Krishna while you are praying that Krishna, please give me these. My daughter, my son, husband. It's like that. Or if your husband, just give me one job. So you must have some exchange. So reveal your mind with Krishna. And best thing to do is just ask like, how can I serve you, Krishna? I see in my whole life you've given me so many things and I haven't responded you enough. So just tell me, how can I serve you? Simply. What can I do for you? He will reveal knowledge within your heart. The last thing is exchange of prasadam. Giving someone the food and receiving the prasadam. So you guys all gonna have some prasadam in the Haveli after this Gaura Aarti. So you are in the safe mood, safe zone. So don't worry. Chant Krishna's name and yeah, we're gonna have some Gaura Aarti now. In a couple of minutes. Any question? Be quick. You have question? Yeah? Yeah, you can ask. Why not? Okay. Shy. It's fine. Any question, realization, if you learn something, if you want to share something, or you are absorbing Krishna's thought. Okay. Jai. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Grace Jignesh Prabhu ki. So some of you are sitting on mats. So if you can please take those mats and put it where the doorbell is, just underneath the doorbell in one stack. So then it's not a tripping hazard. While devotees are involved in the arti, singing and dancing. So please do take the mats and put it where the bell is, all the mats. And as the Gaura Aarti is being performed, we'll be singing this song which is on the screen, the Gaura Aarti song. The lead singer will sing one line, and then if you can repeat after the lead singer, then we'll go on to chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So please do join along, and also join along with the dancing as well with the devotees. And if you can all please come forward, so then others will be joining us later. There is some space for them.
All the way, all the way. Fall down, fall down. Go ahead. So you sing, you sing. Huh? I can't do that.
Jaya Jaya Gaurachandir Arati Kasoba. Jaya Jaya Gaurachandir Arati Kasoba.